Hi, I'm Matt from Certified Saunas. Over the last 6 years, I've tested over 42 saunas. Here's the best 5 saunas that you can buy. So Aaron is making me break this down on price category. I think you guys are going to have his back again in the comments because this is probably something that you've been asking for, but it requires us to have like a little bit of notes here and have under 1,000, under 2,000, under the. So let's just get started. Give him praise in the comments because every time you do, he makes me do more stuff like this. So if this is what you want to see, that negative reinforcement for me and positive reinforcement for him is what's working. So top 5 saunas of 2025 under $1,000 is our first price category. Number 1 is got to be the DIY sauna. In another video, we'll talk about the $200 Amazon tent sauna that works okay, but it's not amazing. But this is the top 5 of 2025, so it doesn't really make the cut. The DIY sauna is something that we come out with. It's a course where you can build your own tent sauna for $350 around, depending on where you are in the world. Yes, it works overseas for the 220, 240 adapters. You have to get different parts. Great option. You can customize the tent size, and you also can choose like how tall it is, how big it is, this, that, and the other. For under $500, it's pretty difficult to get anything that works better than the DIY. So for $350, you're under $500. That wraps up that one in that category. But still under $1,000 is the Sauna Dome. It's not the Sauna Dome that you see in my review videos, but if you check the links in the description, it's the one that's the smaller version. That's still $999. It's under $1,000. You can be sweating. It's portable. You can fold it up and put it into, I shouldn't say fold. You can disassemble it or take the 2 domes and stack them on top of each other, put it away in a closet, roll it out when you want. You can use it on a regular outlet, fits in an apartment, fits pretty much anywhere. We have people using them in an RV. It's a great option. Those are the best options for under $1,000 in 2025. Next category is going to be under $2,000, right? This kind of opens up the door. You got a lot of options. You could see our reviews on the Costco saunas. You could see there's a ton of stuff that you can get from Amazon, from Wayfair. Some of it's junk, some of it's okay. But the top 5 that stand out to us, number 1 is if you want a portable sauna, the Relax Sauna. They keep raising the price. It used to be around $1,200. I think it's around $1,500 now. There should be discount codes in the Facebook group for it. Give you a slight discount, but it's still going to be pretty expensive. However, for a portable sauna, it gets hot fast, it works really good, and it's still portable. So for those people who are moving around a lot or just can't have a wooden sauna, the price isn't necessarily indicative of what would be the best choice for them. And if you're looking for the best portable sauna in 2025, this one definitely takes the cake. Second under $2,000 price category is the Life Pro. If you want the Costco sauna or something like that, have at it. I've found that the Life Pro for a couple $100 less works a little bit better. Check out the FLIR footage to see why, but I can summarize it for you real simple. It has a floor heater and it has leg heaters that go all the way down on the sidewalls. We have specific reviews that cover this in detail. It's not a perfect sauna. None of the saunas that are under $2,000 are perfect. Don't expect the EMF or the build quality or all this other stuff to be like a $10,000 sauna. I know that's what everybody wants. But your sweat, the actual sweat session that you get out of it, is better than almost everything else that you can get under $2,000. So it has to take the cake for our list of top 5 saunas in 2025 for this price category. Next, we move up to under $3,500. This is a very clear winner because you're kind of like middle of the road price-wise, right? The Heavenly Heat Eco is probably one of the fastest preheating saunas that we've ever tested in the history of testing saunas, but especially in 2025. I don't think, maybe Aaron knows, but I don't think there's been another sauna this year that we've tested that has the build quality that has, that produces that amount of heat, that's in a really small package that you could fit almost anywhere, and you don't have to upgrade the electrical because you could basically tuck it in a closet in an apartment. I mean, we have it in a closet that's big, but running off of a regular outlet. So no electrical upgrade. You could fit it almost anywhere. You get basically like that big sauna performance in a tiny little package for a lot less money, around $3,500 with the introductory discount code. There's nothing else in that price range that performs or is built like that. I mean, the thing is built like an absolute tank. I don't think anything else comes close in the price range. So that's our best sauna of 2025 for under $3,500. Now we're moving on to the last category, which is under $5,000, $6,000. This is probably my favorite price category, not because I want to spend extra money, but because it basically opens the world up to options. For under $5,000-$6,000, you can pretty much get anything that you want in a 1, 2, sometimes 2.5, sometimes 3. That might be pushing it a little bit. The larger saunas get closer to 10,000 depending on the specs, the tech package, and everything else. But under 5,000 to 6,000, our top saunas of 2025 are basically what you see on the certified sauna list. They're the cream of the crop. It's your Clearlight, your Heavenly Heat, your Radiant Health. Obviously, at the top of the list for us is going to be Radiant Health, just because they've been bulletproof for years and years. They have a ton of different models. Doesn't matter if you want a one person, a corner, a large 2-person sauna where you can stretch your legs out. If you go on YouTube and you type in some of those terms or reviews, you can see our videos. We got 700 videos on the channel. You can see me laying flat in some of these models. There's a ton of options that fit almost every single need out there. Top 5 saunas of 2025 from each of these brands, it's going to be model specific. Like in this price range, if you went to a Clearlight Sanctuary 3, obviously we're over budget, but a Clearlight Sanctuary 1 or a Premier IS2 or something like that from Clearlight, excellent choice. Depends on what you're looking for. Some of them have an all glass front like one of the ones behind me. Other ones have more wood, but they also have options for accessories. Some people want to be able to add a red light to them. Some people want to be able to do the extra heater. They're already pre-wired for that. So Clearlight, as far as like which one gives you the most flexibility for accessories, Clearlight has to be on the list because no one else pre-wires their saunas and offers the same options like they do currently. I think there's other companies that are about to come out with that, but at this stage of 2025, this is what we have to work with. Next on the list would be Heavenly Heat. They've got a really unique product offering. Number one, they're one of the only companies that has an outdoor infrared combo sauna. So, depending on the size, it may be within your $5,000 to $6,000 budget, but they also offer red light therapy models where the red light therapy panel is mounted to the front wall. You can actually take the glass window out of it, or you can choose to use it separately if you want. The ultimate in flexibility, still in this price category, very unique offering. It just depends on exactly what your needs are. And our top pick of 2025, as it has been for the last 3 years, is the Radiant Health. Now, prices are changing. I'm not sure what's happening with the political system here, but as it stands, you can get a Radiant Health 2-person sauna under $5,000 to $6,000, plugs into a regular outlet, absolutely bulletproof. Look at the FLIR footage that we have in our other reviews. Hidden bench heaters, heaters under the seat, heaters on the sidewalls, heaters on the legs that go all the way down, heaters in the floor underneath the tile floor, and overall, just the absolute best heat coverage on the market. They've been rock solid for us since 2019. They don't break. Absolute killer in terms of performance. People get a better sweat, lower temperature. You don't need the super high heat when you have this amount of heat coverage. Check the FLIR footage to see what I mean, because if you just look at pictures online, it's going to look like every other wooden cabin, but it's what's going on underneath the hood that the naked, like your raw eye can't see without some type of equipment to look at it. You wouldn't know unless you were able to sit in all of them. And for this entire top category, one thing I forgot to mention is later this month, to my knowledge, every single one of these companies is going to be running a sale. So be on the lookout for that. It will be a while supplies last thing, I believe. And I think it's while this current inventory is still in stock. So if you're in the market for one of these saunas, now is definitely the time. A lot of people have been researching for a really long time. I think you're about to be able to get a really good deal. And that's it for 2025. Unless somebody comes out with something completely revolutionary that we haven't heard about or seen, these are going to be the absolute best saunas that you can get in 2025.